I was wondering, what do you think of people who say that the seeker needs to overcome their sexual desire to achieve enlightenment? Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality, and I'm from Eros Coaching. That's eroscoaching.com. And some of you may know that I do have some videos relating to sex and spirit, and my radio show that I have weekly every Thursday, 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eros Evolution. You can look it up. Always explores the link between sex and spirit. And so I have some videos on sex and spirit, and it's natural that people who are interested in their sexual and spiritual evolution would be interested to ask me these questions. Okay, so I appreciate that this is an opinion question, and being an opinion question, this is my opinion, and there are people who have different opinions, and so bear with me. What do you think of people who say that the seeker needs to overcome their sexual desire to achieve enlightenment? I would have to say that this is a very sad way to live life. This is a very limiting way because of my colleagues and many people that I've interviewed on my radio show, Eros Evolution. They actually believe that our sexuality can be a pathway, can be a gateway to enlightenment. So it seems like it's conflicting, and let me explain why. There are different schools of thought. And one of the things that happens to people who are highly enlightened, to get to enlightenment, you need to maybe what they used to do, meditate for hours, clear all their baggage, and cut off their family ties so that they become clear. So that's part of the letting go of what doesn't serve them anymore. And in their pursuit of enlightenment, one of the things that may go away for them is even their sex drive or sexual desire. And when you reach a state of not wanting anything, not feeling anything in your path to enlightenment, one of the things that can happen is even meditation can feel orgasmic. So what happens is that it's all energy, understand this. So what happens is when you are at that high vibrational state, it can actually feel really orgasmic. And some people feel that this is enough. This is so fantastic that they don't need sex anymore, because this is that feeling of oneness, and is as blissful as orgasm, and that ecstatic state that you are at when you have had an orgasm. And so there are people who can attain that level, who can separate. Just because there are some people who can, and there are some people who can have ecstatic experiences through meditation and other enlightenment practices, it doesn't mean that all of us can, and it doesn't mean that all of us should, and doesn't mean that if you cannot, you are bad, and that somewhat you are deficient. There's so many facets of life, and our life is complex and dynamic, and we're all different. We have different looks, we have different body constitution, and we definitely have different sex drive, and also our path, our destiny, our fate, whatever you want to call it, our purpose on this planet could be different for different people. So I've explained a little bit about that school of thought, which is you don't really need sex if you are on the path of enlightenment. And so this is what those people are really saying, as far as I understand. So the other piece that I just begin to mention at the start of this video are my colleagues and people who believe that not overcoming our sexual desire, but embracing our sexual desire, using our sexual energy to feel enlightenment is entirely possible. So those people who believe in the 7 chakras and moving sexual energy through the body, the purpose is moving and using our sexual energy to help us with enlightenment, such as opening our third eye and having ecstatic, blissful experiences. We can use those moments to have insights, clarity, ask for answers, basically using sexual energy for manifesting and being bigger in our lives. So this is my answer, this is my opinion, and you may have a different opinion, and of course I am not the be all, know all, and this is what I know, okay, from a lot of other teachers that I've learned from. And you may have a different opinion, like I said, and feel free to leave a comment below, share your opinion, and please don't abuse me. So this is Martha of Eros Coaching, and you can always email me with your question at ask@eroscoaching.com. Thank you.